Well, TikTok is a genius company. If you want to look at it from a perspective of how effective it is. And it's interesting because, I had Adam Curry on. Do you know what Adam Curry is?
No.
He's the original podcaster.
Okay.
He's podcaster #1. And he has a different theory than a lot of most people that I talk to say TikTok is dangerous. It's like tracking all your information and everything you do online. But his theory is they're all doing that. And what they don't like is that this Chinese company is eating their lunch. This Chinese company has figured out a way to have the most addictive out of all of these social media sites. TikTok's the most addictive. And he's saying, like, look, if you don't think that they're all tracking your shit on a regular basis, they're definitely doing that. And they're probably using your microphone. There's a weird coincidence that pops up all the time where you're talking about something and then you see ads for it.
I have another social media theory to go along with these troll farms.
Okay.
So you know how there's a new TikTok dance every week?
I've heard about these things.
Oh, same. As much as I post on TikTok, I don't fucking watch anything. It's the thing I'm most proud of.
Good for you.
But anyways, there's always something trending. Every single week there's some new dance that every girl from 11 years old to 40-year-old is doing, right? But to my recollection, at least up until 2015, if somebody came up with a dance, the Dougie, the Cat Daddy, that person was famous for making that dance a thing, right? Everybody knew who that was.
Yeah.
There's never an originator of these dances, and I have a theory that TikTok does AI dances of trends that they push out to people's streams and go, and then everybody goes, oh, this is the trend. I have to do that now. Because there's never a person taking credit for, I was the first person to fucking do whatever this shit is. That never happens. I think it's AI infiltrated trends. I don't believe they're really created by people. Social Dilemma?
Yes, I did.
Crazy.
I had the guy who did it, Tristan Harris, come in and talk about it. It's
terrifying.
It's a terrifying thing, and we're interacting with something that we're not designed for.
Yeah.
Like, we evolved to experience natural things, animals, wildlife, beautiful scenery. That's why we react to those things. That's like part of what we are. And now all of a sudden we're locked into this thing that we don't have any reference of history for. There's no back in the 1800s when high-speed internet first was available, there was a lot of confusion. A lot of propaganda got pushed by various nations until mind reading became available. And then it made lying impossible. That's literally what we probably need to get out of this mess. We need mind reading. We need mind reading. We need to make lying impossible. And we got to get to it before they have complete and total control of your money. We got to do it before people agree to a centralized digital currency that's attached to a social credit score system. If we can get to mind reading before that, then people will uprise, and then they'll realize okay, this is outrageous. This is not how the world's supposed to be run. And if it's ubiquitous, if the whole world has mind reading software, it makes all the other stuff very difficult. I mean, you could somehow or another force compliance, but it's going to be very difficult to do that with all the soldiers in sync now. It's going to be very difficult to lead armies where people are going to know what your actual intentions are, and they're going to know that this is motivated by money, and that this report that you've brought in front of Congress about the movement of these terrorists and the dangers of their weapons of mass destruction, we're going to know it's not true. So it's going to end wars.
Do you have any idea how mean it is to bring guests on the show, get them so high, and then talk about the worst possible realistic outcomes of this world?
I don't know if it's the worst possible.
I have to go build a fucking bunker after this and get all my cash in gold immediately.
It's just, this is a different life. And we have to adapt on the fly. This is where we live in a different life. This is a different life than any human being that we are aware of